Starbucks is sitting on $1.8 billion, and it's not from selling lattes. It's your money. That left over $3.47 on your app right now? Multiply that by millions of people, and you've got a company holding more cash than most banks in America. But here's the wild part. They're not regulated like one. No FDIC insurance, no oversight, nothing. If Starbucks disappeared tomorrow, your balance goes with it. Today I'm going to show you how a coffee chain quietly built one of the smartest financial systems in the world. And once you see it, you'll never look at that green app the same way again. Starbucks holds over $1.8 billion on its customer cards and app. Unspent. Just sitting there. That's more deposits than many regional banks in America. Starbucks isn't just making coffee. It's running one of the most brilliant financial operations in the world. The Starbucks card launched in 2001. It was supposed to be a simple gift card, but a very sharp mind at headquarters noticed something. Every dollar loaded was a dollar Starbucks could use before you ever spent it. No interest to pay, no regulations, no banking license needed. And the story only gets crazier from here. So how does it work? Think of it this way. You walk into a casino. The first thing they do is swap your cash for chips. Now you don't have cash in your hands anymore. Those chips don't feel like real money. Starbucks does the same thing. Your dollars turn into stars and balances. Suddenly, spending doesn't sting. Here's how the three-step machine works. Step 1, you load money onto the app. Now your cash is in Starbucks' hands. They can invest it, earn interest on it, or use it for their own operations. In return, they offer you the chance to buy coffee later. Step 2, the rewards program. You earn stars with every purchase, but those stars expire, and you need to spend more to reach the next reward level. You came in for one drink, but you also want to earn a free one, so you buy 3 more this week. Step 3, and this is the cleverest part, is breakage revenue. That's the industry term for money loaded onto cards that never gets spent. Maybe there's a balance left on your card that's not even enough for a single drink. You don't care. But imagine hundreds of thousands of people like you. And Starbucks knows this, and the total revenue from those tiny leftover balances is staggeringly large. This might sound crazy, but it's not theory. Let's look at the numbers. Starbucks processes close to 40% of all its transactions through prepaid cards in the app. That's a massive customer base paying up front, before they consume anything. No other restaurant chain even comes close. Now let's compare this to Apple. When Apple launched the Apple Card, it needed a banking partner, federal approval, and years of compliance work. Starbucks skipped all of that. It built a financial ecosystem, disguised as a loyalty program. Look at it from another angle. Think about a McDonald's gift card. You buy it, give it as a gift, someone spends it. Done. But Starbucks designed its system to keep you reloading. Auto reload is on by default. Every time your balance drops below a set amount, your bank account quietly feeds your Starbucks balance. You don't even think about it. And this works on a global scale. In markets like Japan and South Korea, the Starbucks app works almost like a digital wallet. People load money, transfer balances, and use it for everyday purchases beyond coffee. Meanwhile, IKEA tried a similar loyalty card system. It flopped. Why? Because you go to IKEA maybe 3 times a year. You go to Starbucks 3 times a week. Frequency is the engine. Daily habits create daily deposits. That's what turns a coffee shop into a shadow bank. Now let's get to the uncomfortable part. Starbucks holds your money, but isn't subject to banking regulations. There's no insurance protecting your balance. If Starbucks went bankrupt tomorrow, your $50 would vanish. You'd be an unsecured creditor, standing in line behind banks and bondholders. The system also pushes you to spend. If you want your money back, it won't let go easily. Then there's the fairness issue. It draws a line between people who shop once a month and those who shop frequently. If you only buy something once a month, you'll never earn a meaningful reward. The program essentially transfers value from occasional shoppers to loyal customers. Critics call this shadow banking. No oversight, no transparency about how your preloaded funds are being invested. You trust Starbucks with your money the same way you'd trust a bank, but without any of the protections. The next time you tap that green app, stop for 1 second. You're not just buying coffee. You're feeding one of the most successful unregulated financial systems in the world. This doesn't mean you should delete the app, but you need to understand the game being played on you. Turn off auto reload. Only load what you'll use this week. Think of that balance as cash, because it is your cash. It's just not in your wallet anymore. Treat it like it matters. Think about it for a second. Why should your money make Starbucks richer, instead of you? Spend with intention. Don't just follow what everyone else does, because those who walk ahead of the crowd always see more than those who follow behind. Every company wants to be the place where your money sleeps before you spend it. Starbucks figured that out before anyone else. The world's best bank has no vault, pays no interest, and needs no license. It just needs you to really love coffee.